Once upon a time, in the land of Paxton, Paxton was preparing for his exciting race. The race against the aliens. His first intergalactic race. Paxton was ready. He was excited. He couldn't wait to beat those aliens and win all the gas back.
Ha!
He finally saw his car floating in. The aliens had the tractor beam that was carrying his car. It landed right in front of him, and they brought over a can of gas. What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you closing your eyes?
Because I like to.
What's it doing? Why are you doing that?
Because I want to.
Oh, okay. They filled up his tank, and he was ready to go. You're weirding me out, dude. Alright. He hopped in, fired up the engine. There we go. And started doing donuts inside the alien hangar. Ooh, stop that. That's bothering me. That's weird.
No!
That's bothering me.
Okay, then I'll block the whole camera.
No. I can still see you.
How do I block the camera?
No, it's fine. Stop. Just watch. Let's go. Continue. Come on. Alright. The race. The aliens were watching him spin his car around and around, and one came over and said, "Right this way to our racetrack." "Okay," said Paxton. Paxton followed the alien, who was walking forward. He walked up to a big archway. It was a huge doorway, but he didn't see a door attached to it. Paxton was confused. Where is he going? What is this thing? All of a sudden, the alien walked over to a panel and put his hand on it. All 7 fingers of his alien hand landed on the pad, and it glowed to life. All of a sudden, a light blasted through the archway. It was a portal. The alien showed him, and they walked through, and it teleported them and their car to a whole new place with a racetrack. This one was crazy. Paxton had never seen one like this.
Zipping loops.
Loops and twists and turns and jumps and things he'd never seen before. He couldn't believe his eyes. And everything was weird. The ground was green. It wasn't brown or blue or anything. It was green colored all over. And the track was bright orange. It was almost like a Hot Wheels track. It was so strange. Paxton was excited. Wow. He revved up his engine, indicating to everybody he was ready to race. One of the aliens walked over to him and said, "We are ready. Would you like to meet your competitor?" "Yes," said Paxton. "I'm ready."
Yes, I am.
All of a sudden, Paxton heard the strangest noise.
I think that was a car.
That was the alien car that was zooming up next to him, making the weirdest sound he had ever heard. It did not sound like an engine.
What did it look like?
It was a shiny green, blue, yellow, purple, and pink car. The likes that he'd never seen before.
What did it look like?
The wheels were squares. The front flared, and it was up, and it looked like, almost like a semi-truck, but then the back wheels were humongous. They were bigger than Paxton. Bigger than Paxton's car. They were huge.
Bigger than Daddy.
Yeah, they were bigger than everybody.
They were bigger than a door.
And the wheels connected on these long rods to the center of the car, where there was a bulb, a big ball-looking thing, where the alien sat inside. And that ball connected to the front tires, long, skinny poles.
But they were squared. How does it drive?
It's an alien technology. We don't know. Paxton was staring at the tires. How were they going to turn if they were square? And then the alien started moving, and Paxton realized how it worked. They weren't tires that turned, they were like treads, like tanks. How the tires on the outside just turned around, the squares stayed put. You know how a tank works?
No.
How it's like a track?
Yeah.
And tank treads?
Yeah, but they're long and then they spin when you drive.
Well, the wheels themselves didn't turn, but the tires on the outside turned. Weird,
outside.
Huh? I'll show you a tank tire tread at some point after this.
Okay.
Anyways, the alien fired up his engine. Paxton revved his engine. And they were ready. Paxton heard the roar of the crowd. Aliens from all over the universe were following them. There were stands. There were floating bulbs of chairs that were floating around. Aliens were watching from all over the place. And Paxton was ready. He looked up and he saw a big TV screen with his picture on it. And there he was in his car, revving it up. He rolled down the window and waved out at everybody. And the crowd cheered. Pretty soon the alien revved his engine. And he waved outside too. And the crowd yelled even more. Woo! Paxton was ready. He watched in front of him as the race was about to begin. Pretty soon the lights flashed. Paxton revved his engine. The alien revved his engine, and he was ready to race.
Lick that. Lick the pause button.
Don't lick the pause button. No. That's so weird. That won't even show up. It'll just look like you're licking the air. That'll be weird. That'll be weird. Stop licking the buttons. That's the silliest thing I've ever seen. Don't you do it. Leave my buttons alone. Nope, I'm moving the buttons away from you. Nope. They're moving around. Nope, no buttons around. You can't lick them if you can't find them. Oh, nope. Tomorrow we shall see what happens in the race.
No! You can't pause it!
Who says?
You can't get the phone.